When you finish today, this is your finish early opportunity. You can choose to do the Scream or the girl with the pearl earring artwork. So for either one, you're going to need one of the portrait mode grids. So you pull out this drawer, take one, and then choose which option you want, 1 or 2. I think I want to go with 2. I'm going to pull open drawer 2, take one, and I will need a pair of scissors and a glue stick. And then I will just walk to my assigned seat. Right away, before you do anything else, write your name on both papers in case you don't finish, and for the one that you do finish, you're going to want it back. Okay. After you do that, return your pencil to the caddy, and then you're going to start cutting these pieces out. These pieces go onto this grid. So when I cut out this piece that says A1, then I find A1 on the grid, and that's where I would glue it. Then I'd go on to the next piece, B5, okay? So I'd find B, and then I'd look over and I'd find this is where B5 is. That's where that would get glued. So I want you to cut out one row at a time. That way, if you hear it's time to clean up, then you will still be able to finish what you're working on, and you won't have a pile of squares that you don't know what to do with. So just do one row at a time. I'm cutting nice and slow so I can stay on these little dashed lines. I'm going to cut it out so there's just one scrap in the end, just like that. And now I can cut it off square by square, like I said. Just cut off this first one and then glue it down. I like to put my glue on the paper, personally, rather than on the back of the little piece, because it makes less of a mess. And I'm putting A1, so A1 is up in the corner, in the right hand corner, and then I'm matching it up so it covers that square. Putting the glue back on. Then I go on to the next one. Remember, B5, cutting it out, taking my glue stick, putting glue where B5. I'm just turning my glue stick on its side so I can aim it. B5 is up in the right hand corner. Stick it down like that. And keep going until you've put all of those pieces on the grid. Then you'll get to color. When you color, you can use these free choice materials over here. There are colored pencils, which I highly recommend because they can get in those small spaces. And there's these mini Mr. Sketch markers. So those are skinny ones that you can use for small spaces. You probably wouldn't want to use those bigger ones because that'd be really tricky to stay in the lines. And when you're done with it, it needs to go on the drying rack. Even if you're not done with it, I would put it, if I had to clean up, I would just put this, just like this, on the drying rack because it's sticky, just like that. And then don't forget to return your scissors and your glue stick. Have fun!